I'm Hudson Stewart, food photographer, writer, and culinary adventurer. For more than 25 years, I've traveled the globe from Japan to Jamaica, tasting and photographing some of the world's most amazing foods. And even though I'm American by birth, and I've lived in some of the most beautiful places on the planet, it's truly Portugal that has my heart. And while it's glittering cities like Lisbon and Porto that attract millions of tourists and travelers to Portugal each year, to find the truly special, one has to leave behind the frenzy of tuk-tuks and crowds of selfie takers and escape to places that only the most off-the-beaten-path travelers ever get to see. These are not the same old boring Jordan almonds covered in a tooth-shatteringly hard sugar shell you got for Easter when you were a kid. These are something altogether different and special. Light, delicate, perfectly roasted morsels that have to be experienced to be believed. After tasting one for the first time, I was utterly hooked. Tia Maria Luisa, 85 years old and still making bread in the traditional Portuguese way, by hand, baked in a wood-fired stone oven. I'm frankly unprepared for how utterly adorable she is. I feel like this is such an honor. This is great. I'm joining grandmothers around the world. I'm a grown man, but I don't have half the energy that Tia Maria Luisa has. I wish I did. I could probably get a lot accomplished. How come your hands look better than mine? This is beautiful, Crumb. This is the way bread is meant to look. The sights, the sounds, the smells, the crackling of the wood. Watching Tia Maria Luisa work, I feel I'm in the presence of something really special. That is absolutely amazing. Across Europe, in places from Tuscany to Norway, there's a small number of truly exceptional lakes that somehow manage to balance all the elements perfectly. Water, topology, and surrounding scenery, all uniting in a happy accident that makes you feel like you've stepped into a painting that you'd never want to leave. So this region of Portugal is absolutely extraordinarily beautiful. Just on our drive here, every time I turned my head, my mouth fell open. And in America, we say bottoms up. What do you say in Portugal?
We say saúde.
Saúde. With its gorgeous rolling hills covered by countless millions of blossoms, the Sabor Lakes region is an ideal place to keep bees and make honey. Begin with the Museu de Mel, a working apiary and museum devoted to all things honey, Dona Antonia, a restaurant that specializes in something called geofood, which refers to food sourced from inside UNESCO-recognized geoparks. Geoparks are areas with unique and outstanding geological heritage. Oh, what's this?
Casulas.
Casulas.
Dried beans in the shells. São servidas com carne de porco.
So soft, so tender. I tell you, if this is an example of geofood, I am all in. This is fantastic. To put it another way, their soil and ecology is special, worth protecting from agricultural practices that could rob them of their uniqueness, and capable of producing food of exceptionally high quality. It's obvious that the unique climate, sun, and soil in the Sabor Lakes region makes it perfect for growing the grapes that go into the many outstanding wines produced here. And it also obviously lends itself to the production of some of the finest olives and olive oil I've ever tasted. But I'm delighted to discover that it also makes an ideal environment for the cultivation of a fruit near and dear to my own heart, the cherry. Back in Mogadoro, I meet with Senor Enrique Alves and his delightful daughter. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. The light coming through the back of that honeycomb. That's incredible. Beautiful, bright, clean, very light. I like this honey. Before I leave this achingly beautiful place behind, it's time to put together one last meal to share with a new friend. I just need to gather a few items first. Obrigado. Suddenly, the room is filled with music and people, and I'm swept away in a genuine outpouring of the hospitality and friendliness I've come to associate with this region in my short time here. A cup of coffee in a cafe, the smiles, the kindness, and real food made by real people who care about every detail. Keep your crowded big cities, keep your tourist centers, keep your souvenir shops, keep your mass-produced corporate branded food, keep your over-it-all world-weary travelers standing in long lines. I'll trade them all for moments like these.